Hello everyone, I'm Woodsman Drew here at Lost Creek. Join me as I explore the fascinating details of nature around us. Let's go see the forest through the trees. We're here in the grove where we've made an amazing discovery. It's a beautiful, cool, sunny day, Father's Day to be exact. And we're here in our pine forest, this luxurious pine needle floor covering. And I wish you could smell it because the sun baking down, releasing this wonderful aroma of pine. And to the casual observer, you wouldn't think that there's much going on here. We clearly don't see any wildlife, but if you take a closer look, nature has hidden everything. Creatures don't want to always expose themselves, so you have to look close. And if you look over here at this unassuming patch of blueberry leaves, this bush on the ground here, you'll find what we've discovered, the nest of a hermit thrush.
The nest is well camouflaged and nearly impossible to see. The casual observer walking by would most likely never see it. Tucked inside are 4 precious hermit thrush chicks, no more than 2 or 3 days old, blind and helpless, with nothing more than a few blueberry bush leaves between them and the elements. Here we see a hermit thrush gathering pine needles for a nest. Females always make their nests on the ground or in branches on trees within 2 feet of the ground, along with other forest thrushes such as the wood thrush and the Veery. All 3 look very similar, with brown bodies and white spotted chests, but the hermit thrush can be easily identified by its reddish tail and a classic tail flick and chuck call.
My wife Holly discovered her yesterday when she was walking along and got with about a foot of that bush, and out scurried the hermit thrush. She had been sitting on the nest. Let's go see if she's in there now.
She's on the nest, relying on her perfect colorations to blend in. She remains frozen in hopes that any predators will walk on by. When they feel threatened that the nest will be discovered, they scurry off along the ground, sometimes even feigning a broken wing in an attempt to lure the predator away from the nest. Here she goes. We moved back to a safe distance, and it wasn't long before she was stealthily making her way back to the nest. She checks in all directions, and only when she is certain that she is not being watched will she make her way back into the nest. Discovery would mean disaster. Both parents participate in feeding the chicks, and it's a non-stop process throughout the day. They use the same caution when approaching the nest, making sure the coast is clear for each beakful of insects they deliver. It is truly a daunting task. At 5 days old, the chicks are still covered in down and have doubled their size since hatching. Another day passes as the chicks rapidly grow feathers. It will only be another 5 to 7 days before they develop their full plumage. In the astonishingly short time of 10 to 15 days from hatching, the chicks will be ready to fledge. At that time, the parents will split the brood and head out in separate directions. They will forage on the forest floor independently until the chicks can fly and take care of themselves. This practice maximizes the success rate by not putting all their chicks in one basket. Unfortunately, I was unable to film the young thrushes when they fledged, but with incredible luck, we stumbled upon this brood of Veery chicks hidden away on the forest floor. As with the hermit thrush, again, we noticed a small bird scurrying along. As we observed it, it kept returning to the same location, and with closer examination, we saw it feeding 3 fledglings that it had stashed away in what's known as a hide under this fallen branch. The fledglings wait patiently for the parent to return to the hide with the next meal. Eventually, the parent leads them off to a new location. This traveling technique allows the parent to cover more ground, as well as minimizing the threat of predation by staying in one place too long. If a threat does occur while they are out and about, they can easily duck into some cover under a fallen log or a pile of branches.